we're going to do more multiplying mixed numbers. Okay? So just like I did yesterday, I'm going to solve one problem, but I'm going to solve it 4 different ways, just so you can see how the problem is solved using different methods. Okay, we're going to say do 1 1/3 times 1 1, we'll say 6. Let me just make sure from yesterday in my other notebook. Perfect, I did not use that problem. So the first one I'm going to do is ungrouping. Okay. I have 1 1/3. I'm just copying the problem down again. Comes 1 1/6. 1. I'm going to multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 3 times 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4. So my numerator is now going to be 4. And my denominator stays the same. My denominator times my whole number. 6 times 1 equals 6, plus 4 equals 10. No, sorry, 7. I saw the 4 right here. That's where I got the 10 from. Okay, so 6 times 1 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7, over 6. What I'm now going to do, my next step is multiply straight across. 28. And 3 times 6 equals 18. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do longhand division, not to be confused with long finger division. Someone in our class said long finger division. I said longhand, longhand. So 18 into 28. Does 18 go into 2? No. Does 18 go into 28? Yes. 1 time, so I'm going to subtract 18. 8 minus 8 equals 0. 2 minus 1 equals 1. So now I have a remainder 10. So now I got 1, 10 over 18. So this is my numerator. This is my whole number, and this equals my denominator. Okay, so whole number right there, my remainder is my numerator right there, and my denominator is from right there. So now I need to do GCF. One and 10, 2 and 5. 1 times 18. Does 2 go into 18? Yes. 2 times 9. 3 times 6. 4 does not go into 18. 5 does not go into 18. And we know 6 goes into 18. Okay? So, what do they have in common? They both have 2. My whole number does not change. Okay? How many times does 2 go into 10? 5. How many times does 2 go into 18? 9. That's my final answer. Okay, I'm going to flip over my page to do another method. Okay? Next method, I'll put the fraction here, 1 1/3 times 1 1/6. This is called the breaking it down. So here I have 1/6 times 1/3. Then I have 1/6 times 1, but I know a whole number over a whole number equals 1 over 1. Then I have 1 over 1. This is a whole number times 1/3. And then last I have 1 times 1. Remember, 4 over 1 equals 4. 5 over 1 equals 5. I need 1, but I have 4, so that means I have a total of 4. I need 1, but I have 5, so that means I have a total of 5. Okay? So now I can multiply straight across. 1, 18, 1, and 6, 1, and 3, and 1. Now what I need to do is I need to add them all up. Sorry, I had to get some water. So 1 plus 1/3 plus 1/6 plus 1/18. Okay, so all I did is just write them in a straight line. These right here, 18's there, 6 is there, 1/3 is there, 1 is there, okay? So I need to get common denominators, and I know my largest denominator is going to be my common denominator. So 1 plus something over 18 plus something over 18 plus something over 18. How did 3 get to be 18? Times 6. So 1 times 6 equals 6. How did 3 get to, or sorry, I just told you the answer. How did 6 get to be 18? Times 3. So 1 times 3 equals 3. How did 18 get to 18? Times 1. So 1. Now I'm going to add them all up. 1 plus 3 equals 4, plus 6 equals 10. Denominator stays the same, my 1 whole. I now need to GCF it. And when I get that, I get 1 and 5/9. Because I divided by 2, divided by 2. Remember we did the GCF right here. Okay, so I got the same answer there. I'm going to flip the page again, and we're going to do area. I'm going to draw my rectangle. Uh-oh. 1 and 1/3 times 1 and 1/6. Okay, so 1 times 1 goes here. 1 over 1 for my whole number times 1/6. 1 here. This box is going to be 1 over 1 times 1/3. And here's 1/6 times 1/3. Here and here. Here I get 1. This box I get 1/6. 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 times 3 equals 3. 1 times 1 equals 1. 3 times 6 equals 18. I'm always going to use my largest denominator or my common denominator, but also what I get in this box is going to be that denominator, okay? So the reason why the denominator from this box is always going to be your common denominator is because you already know 3 and 6 go into both of those. Okay, so now you're just going to add 1 plus 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/18. I know I need common denominators, so something over 18 plus something over 18 plus something over 18. How did 6 get to be 18? Times 3, so 1 times 3 equals 3. How did 3 become 18? Times 6, so 1 times 6 equals 6. How did 18 become 18? By timesing 1, so 1 times 1 equals 1. Add that up, I get 1 and 10/18. I do my GCF like I've done before, and I get 1 and 5/9. Okay, last one is rectangle. I know I'm moving a little quickly, but you can always rewind it and pause it, and if you need to just watch it and then watch it again and copy that time, then you can. Whatever method works best for you. And it's really super duper important that you are listening to this video, because Right now, if you're not listening and you don't have headphones, you're probably like, what's going on? Because I don't see Miss Greg's hand. You need headphones. You need to listen to this. I am explaining this to you. Okay? So rectangle here. This is probably the most complicated, and this is the one you definitely need to be listening to. 1, 1/3, 1, and 1/6. Oh, found a pencil, so that's what I'm going to use right here. So because this is 1, I don't need to break this up. Because this is 1, I don't need to break this up. Okay? So here I'm going to break this into thirds. Okay? Then I colored in 1/3. Then here, I'm going to break this up into 6. And this is a little tricky because there's so many lines from the paper, but we have to look past that. I'm coloring 1/6. Okay? So this box is where we look at the overlapping. Okay, so this box here represents 1. This box here, I only have 1 colored in, so that means my answer is 1/3. This box here, I only have 1/6, so that means my answer is 1/6. And then here I have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 18. Now, I'm going to add them all together. I know my common denominator is going to be 18. 3 got to 18 by 6. 6 got to 18 by 3. And 18 got to 18 by 1. And now I have 1 and 10/18, which equals 1 and 5/9. Okay? Oops, sorry, you can't really see that. Let me give you a problem, and I want you to solve it by yourself. Come with the correct answer, and with the correct answer, I might give you a special prize. Let's see. We'll say the answer, or the problem is 3 and 2/5. This is challenging. Times 2 and 3. Ooh, 3, we'll say 4ths. Okay? Come with me the answer. I don't care what method you use, but I need to see your work. If I don't see your work, then that means you used a calculator. Have a good day.